Okay, I finally got it to where I can actually like see the comments. So if you have any questions or anything, or at least let me know that you're here. I can't see like who's actually watching, so maybe Steph will come in and help me because Steph's a lot better with this stuff than I am. I'm gonna hang around for a while. So I see David Reback. Hey, what's up, David? This is kind of like a ask me anything related to parenting or non-parenting, anything that anybody wants to ask. I'm going to be doing the winner of the raffle later on. I'll be announcing who the winner was, but largely it's like, hey, like I don't know how to deal with this as a parent, and I'm a father of two, and they're still pretty young. There's other people that have kids that are way older that have experienced things that I haven't yet. So, but for anybody that's like a new parent that they want to see what it's like, or with young kids, even people with older kids, like, hey, how are you dealing with this because we did it this way, or anything. Russell, hey, what's up? But you're right, Russell. With every show, I always start with what I'm drinking. I figure I'm going to be here for a while, so I got a cooler. It's all cool craft stuff. Right now, I'm from Dewclaw Brewing. I'm drinking Unicorn Farts. It is a sour ale, so you can see that. Pretty solid. So sours tend to give me like heartburn nowadays because I'm old, apparently. I love them, so I power through. Cheers. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Today was a long day for me. Stephanie was at work. I had the kids all day. We're doing a thing where we're trying to train Andrew to eat and nap at certain times, and we're trying to do sleep training. So unfortunately, Andrew is currently screaming in his bed because we will not go in there and coddle him. He's got to self-soothe himself back to sleep, and it's a lot of fun. Hi, Adriana. Thank you for coming by to drop off candles for Steph and stuff. It was nice to see you today too. But yeah, so today was a long day. It started about 5:45 and is gonna go still for a while. So once I get a couple more people that are here and watching and listening, I'll announce who's the winner of the raffle. I'll say that for a little bit. David said, buckle up for those teenage years. Yeah, I am not excited for that. I don't know how to handle a teenage daughter. David, maybe you can give me some tips later on. Allie is just like 90% sass nowadays, so I can't even imagine what it's going to be after like puberty and the really awkward years of middle and high school. I'm looking forward to seeing her grow as a person. I'm not looking forward to what I'm going to be getting from a teenage daughter. So, but I'll make her babysit Andrew when they're that age. So maybe me and Steph can finally go out. But no, it's exciting. I'm curious to see the humans that they grow into. See if I screwed it all up. And again, the questions don't necessarily have to be parenting related. There's a lot of TV shows and stuff going on. I'm currently doing, if you listen to the most recent show, the Dad's Day Off edition, I asked anybody if they were interested in doing like a show where we watch a movie and then we do the show together. I haven't really heard a lot of responses yet so far. But I've been trying to do a thing where I'm catching up on classic movies that are widely loved and accepted that I've just never gotten around to before. I hope I get a lot of negative feedback when I say this, but I've never seen any of the Indiana Jones movies. I know now I've rectified that. I've watched the first two, and I got to get the last one with Sean Connery. I've seen bits and pieces of that one, but I got to watch it from start to finish. So I'm working on it. I promise. Dave is saying that this time is going to be the fondest memories for us. I absolutely agree. I feel like this is probably going to be the best time of being a parent, where she's learning a lot of different things. It's kind of hard because she's still learning how to share and things like that. And Andrew, I will never complain about that kid. Really, he's the happiest, smiliest baby that I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. I guess. Yeah, but it's a lot of fun seeing Allie now that she can form sentences and actually have a mind of her own and say things. It's cool to see her grow, because like I was looking in my Facebook memories from a year ago, and she was not even talking, and how much she's grown in a year. It's wild. David is suggesting Big Lebowski, and that he's never seen Indiana Jones, so I don't feel so bad. David, the first one's awesome. Second one, That's the one with Short Round and the Steven Spielberg's wife, apparently. Holy cow, that could have been skipped. That was terrible. Yes, Adrian, I'm sorry, I never saw Indiana Jones. Naked Gun. I have seen bits and pieces of all Naked Gun movies. My favorite is I can't remember the actress's name, but I think it was 33 and a third. But it was Anna Nicole Smith, I think, the one that passed away in Hard Rock Hotel. Uh, I was surprised that she was in it. I'm like, oh, hey, I know you. You overdosed. I did watch a little bit of the first one, and I'm like, man, these shtick gags are so good. I've got to go back at the beginning and watch all of them. David saying that his favorite time was when his daughter got to start actually communicating, and I agree. I like that we can actually have a conversation about things. She still doesn't really have her own opinion about stuff, but she's learning. So I mean, we're getting there, and she's actually really starting to have preferences and things like that. So that's awesome. Russell, thank you for tuning in. Have a safe night at work. Be safe. I know you always are. Be safe. Adriana, I have seen Airplane. I saw it like a year ago for the first time. That slapstick kind of humor, we don't really get that anymore. Not done in a really well way. Adriana, who also has teenagers. Teenagers are hard, and even harder to see them go off to college. I get it. You know, my Michael and I on the first show we talked about how you never lose that, as not just as a dad but as a parent. You never lose that. I hope they're okay. I wonder if they're doing all right. Are they safe? And you never lose that. And now that your oldest is going off to college, I can't imagine what that is doing to your head. That you just pray that you've raised them right enough to where they can make the right decisions. And even if you have, you never know if other people did. And unfortunately, there's a lot of assholes out in the world. So David wants to see if I've ever seen a grown man naked. What, do I have to have been a grown man? Okay, that's a topic for another day. Yes, I have in the mirror every day. It's a beautiful sight to see. Thank you very much for the question, David. I am working through these unicorn farts. There's a brand new sentence. Also, thank you, Catherine and Frankie, for the beer. I think I'm drinking most of the beers that you guys donated to me for today. So thank you. Cheers. As you guys can see, I am currently in what was Stephanie's office, which is now both of our office. There is no air conditioning in here, and I'm wearing a jacket, so you can see what kind of great decisions I make. All right, because I cannot take it anymore, I cannot wear this jacket. This is kind of supposed to be a silly reveal or something. I did pick tonight's or the winner of the raffle earlier, and the winner of the raffle for the mystery prize was Mr. Zach Siddell. Congratulations, Zach! You win the raffle. How did Zach win the prize? Which I'll get to in a second. How did he win the prize? Where there was three different ways to enter. You could like the post that I made, like the page, and share the page. So Zach likes the page. That's all it took for him to do it. So I don't think he shared it, so it doesn't matter. He likes the page, and he won the raffle. And what did you win? This is why I wear a jacket. Your very own Dad's on the Rocks shirt. I don't have it made because I don't know your shirt size, Zach. Thank Christ I can take this jacket off. Zach, send me your shirt size. We'll get the shirt taken care of and sent out to you. I'm pretty sure you're still local, so pretty easy to figure it out. I'm so much happier without the jacket on, by the way. That's right. Have you ever seen a grown man naked? Yes, that is a quote from Airplane. Thank you. Sorry. Veronica is studying for her learner's permit. What a terrifying time to be a parent when you have a daughter that is getting out on the road, especially in South Florida where nobody knows what the hell they're doing. And yeah, we did study. I think you were already driving and learned how to drive stick shift when you were like 11, maybe, if not sooner. But yeah, I do remember studying for getting our permit together. I had to wait a while, and actually, I think you helped me study for that one. I don't think I got my permit till I was 17, then my actual license when I was 18. My parents made me wait, which was probably the right call because I was not nearly responsible enough for that. And I'm sorry, David. I know that you tried to teach me how to drive stick shift. I still don't know. I think I'm just okay not ever learning. That's gonna be just something that I never get to experience. What else? If you're wondering where you can watch the show or listen to the show, rather, we are on the Google and what's the other one? Apple, the Google and Apple podcast apps on those devices. Podbean, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music. We're on all those devices. Just search Dads on the Rocks, and that's where you can find the show. Subscribe. I don't know if hi Catherine. I don't know if all of them have like a store where you can like leave a review. If you want to, that's cool. I think it helps boost our visibility. If not, that's fine. Whatever. I'm still new to this. I got to learn some stuff too. If you're curious, how you can get your own Dads on the Rocks podcast, even if you didn't podcast T-shirt, if you didn't win the raffle, in the next couple of months, I'm trying to set something up to where I have some Dads on the Rocks merchandise. I think I'm gonna let it go for a little bit. I want to have a lot more shows under my belt before I make more, but they are coming. So if you're interested in getting one, let me know. But it'll be there eventually. Thank you very much, Catherine. Happy Father's Day to you too, apparently. Happy Father's Day to Frankie, which I'm very happy I got to see both of you guys today, and your son, my nephew, Francis, today for his birthday. That was really nice seeing you guys. Yeah. Hi, Tom. Happy Uncle's Day. Yes, Catherine, I did announce the winner. It was my friend Zach Siddell, who does like the page. He was the one that won the raffle. And what did he win? I don't know if you saw it, but he won the Dads on the Rocks podcast T-shirt. I'm just going back, making sure that I didn't miss any comments. Yes, David, I can't imagine Veronica being in the driver's seat without you there at all times. Adrian, if you are interested in a shirt, we'll get it taken care of. It might be a little while because like I said, I want to get a couple of shows under the belt. But I'm looking in the future to start up a store. Sorry for my obnoxiously loud mouse clicks. Thank you, David. Please promote the show. There is a new Disney movie out that Steph and I are really looking forward to watching. It's called Luca. It's about a boy that's also a mermaid. I don't know. It's about as much as I know about it, but I'm getting a lot of I hear a lot of good things about it. So Steph and I are probably gonna watch that either tonight or tomorrow. Pixar rarely does anything wrong, so I'm excited about that. Catherine, the beer, the unicorn farts. It is very sour, and I'm probably gonna have heartburn later, but it's worth it. But it's very good. Thank you again for the beer. And I got a couple more in my lunchbox right next to me. So Loki, I'm not going to say anything because there's a lot of people that haven't watched yet or that are waiting for the end of it. But Loki is probably the best thing since WandaVision. Well, it's not a lot since WandaVision, but it's been really, really cool. Oh, thanks, Tom. They died at the end. Cool. Yeah, Loki has been a really, really good show. That I cannot wait to watch every Wednesday when it comes out. I'm curious to see where they're going to go with the timelines, and there's a lot of like theories about what is going on in the show. I won't say anything until the show's completely out. So I said yes, heartburn when she was pregnant with Francis. Yeah, Steph got that too. Pregnancy sounds like it fucking sucks. So thank you, moms, to all the dads out there. Remember to thank your moms that you didn't ever have to be pregnant. I'm going to mute the mic for a second. Nobody wanted to hear that. I'm sorry. Let me hear what you guys did. What did you guys do for Father's Day today? What did you really enjoy doing today? Did you guys get to sit and kick your feet up? Did you mow the grass? Do some stuff that you really enjoyed doing? What did you guys do for Father's Day? I had to take care of the kids all day, which honestly, good Father's Day for me. I didn't get to relax, but I got to be with my kids all day, and that's all I ever want. Yeah, I wanted to try this one. So I'm doing another one now. I feel like it's almost like a beer review show. It's not what it is. I just like drinking. Next one's also from Catherine and Frankie. Thank you again, guys. This is from Ellicottville Brewing. It's a salted caramel cold espresso. So it's like salted caramel, like cold brew coffee with specialty Nicaraguan coffee. Yeah, take a look. Neat. Cool. These are two very different styles of beers, and I do not like mixing them. So, especially a sour and a cold brew coffee beer, that doesn't sound good. Oh. Very, very, very good. I probably shouldn't have had that after the sour because I think my tongue's a little messed up, but that's all right. Something that we used to do with Allie when she was younger was read books every night. She couldn't talk at the time, but I think that really helped her speech forward for a while. We would do just easy books and then harder and harder. And as I sit here, I'm looking at the one that we read tonight because we started doing it again. It was like princess books. No, that is not what I'm reading while I'm doing this thing now. But no, she's into the Disney princesses and everything, and she likes hearing like stories and everything like that. It's really nice for her to to have that quiet time of reading a book, and it's good for her learning and everything like that. And it's fun for me too because I like reading and I like to expose her to stuff like that. I haven't got to see all the special fads, I guess that means dads, in her life, and listen to her son play on his very new drum set. Good God, who got you guys a drum set? I hope that wasn't me. That's awesome. I'm glad that he liked all of this stuff. I don't envy you for the next couple of days. Let's see. David's Father's Day is rescheduled for tomorrow night. Veronica and her friends have a big barbecue planned that got rained out, which sucks. Yeah, for Florida weather, you never know. Most of her friends have absentee fathers and have labeled David as their surrogate. That's awesome. Not all the time, dads can be there for their kids, whether it's death or they're like David said, absentee, whatever the case may be. And sometimes they don't get that father figure role, and that sucks, and that's not really fair to the kid. And I'm glad that David, that's awesome that you're taking that on to be that like surrogate father for them, because boys and girls, they really do need some kind of fatherly figure, motherly too, but fatherly figure in their life. And I think it's really important. So good on you, David, for that. That's awesome. Cheers to that. Yeah, today was not a great day for the weather. I mean, it was fine. It was insanely hot. Like we walked the dog, and I'm drenched in sweat. Like we were out there for like 10 minutes. That's not cool. And then it like poured, like hailing almost. I think hail was in the forecast. Not a big fan of Florida anymore. It's less and less likely that I want to stay here. I'll go for a little bit longer. And I have extra beers, but it's Father's Day and I got to spend all day with my kids, and now I want to spend some time with my wife. It was very important that I did the Father's Day special today. I wish more people would have tuned in and asked questions. I know everybody's lives are busy and stuff like that, so I get it, but I had high hopes for today, but it's also my first time doing it, so who knows what'll happen in the future. David said, I can't believe how they can look to me for that, but it's cool because I'll get a call every other day seeking advice. And it's nice to help them out. And I feel like that probably gives you a nice sense of pride to be there for them, to be that for them. If they're not getting anywhere else, I mean, at least you can give them that guidance and point them in the direction that they need to go in, or that they should be going in. That's awesome. And don't sell yourself short. Doesn't matter who you are in what station of your life. If you can be a positive role model for somebody, that means a lot. So that makes up for any, a lot of shortcomings too. So that's good. I hope this salted caramel cold espresso doesn't actually have coffee because I want to go to bed in like an hour. Again, I'm answering any questions. Doesn't matter if it could be about parenting, it could be about anything. I've already announced the winner of the raffle, Mr. Zach Siddell. Zach will get with you at some point later on. I don't know if you're in here watching or not, but I'll get with you at some point to get your size and get a shirt sent out to you. But if you have any questions like parenting related, show related, drink related, video game related, I don't really play video games anymore, unfortunately. Y'all know that I'm really big into Assassin's Creed, and even now, like the other day, I went to go put it on, and I'm like, I kind of want to uninstall this. It's just, I just unfortunately don't get to play video games very often. Stephanie is probably right now playing Animal Crossing if she's finished her dinner, and that's about the most video games that we play anymore. Yeah, it's funny growing up as thinking about what we were like as teenagers and what we were trying to hide from our parents, the things that we were doing from our parents. I kind of want to keep that in mind as Allie gets older, and Andrew too, as they get older, uh, to try and keep in mind what I was trying to hide from my parents and why. And I would much rather have a very open and honest relationship with the kids and saying, look, you're gonna do, excuse me, look, don't drink and drive. I mean, why? Because I have friends that have been killed from that. Don't smoke. Why? Because it will kill you. Drugs. You want to get okay? I'm not gonna get into the drugs part, but like go look at all the people that have overdosed. These are the reasons why you don't do something, but you have to be smart enough to make your own decisions. Um, I'm just reminiscing about all the things that I did that I was actively trying to hide from my parents. Not always bad, but maybe the music I was listening to, or the people that I was hanging out with, or going fast in a car with somebody I shouldn't have been with. But whatever. Yeah, smoking. Please don't smoke. Smoking is it's set down a bad path. Um, I'm still trying to completely kick the habit. Yes, bento. Like smoking at 17 at the pool hall and then getting caught by my dad and just owning up to it. Said, "Yep, I guess I smoke." So hi, Dad, I smoke. No, smoking is bad. Please don't smoke. Smoking's bad. It'll kill you. I keep getting comments, so I'm trying to like scroll back up because Tom had something. It's a slippery slope in some ways. The more you restrict, the more you want to do it. Yeah, like don't touch the stove. I'm gonna touch that stove. Like I can't do it, so I want to do it. So, and I think Adriana has a really good relationship with her girls, and they're open and honest. They can actually have conversations and be honest about things. Like I really envy Adriana in the relationship that she has with teenage girls. That's I admire that a lot in her. That's some really admirable parenting. So when I think about like the relationship that I want to have with my kids when they're that age, I think about her and the relationship that she has with her girls. That's kind of something that um, I look up to Adriana in that regard. Very bad. Okay. Yeah, the things that we did as teenagers when I'm experiencing my own teenagers, the things that they did when or the things that I did when I was that age. I wasn't even that bad. Like I was with a bunch of idiots. I mean, I was an idiot too, but I was probably like the most vanilla of the bad kids. And we weren't bad. We were just stupid teenagers. We even said that we were. I was actually talking with a couple of buddies that are in here a little while ago. They yeah, we were just young and stupid. I feel like our parents were probably much worse than we were though. They were like children of the I don't know 70s or whatever. I don't know. They were probably worse. Justin wants to buy. Can you buy this shirt? This one specifically? No, this is mine. I wanted to have the very first Dads on the Rocks podcast shirt, and it is mine. You cannot have it. But if you are interested in buying a shirt, in the next couple of months, I'm probably going to be setting up a store if I can figure out how that is and how that works. So you can get your very own Dads on the Rocks podcast shirt. For now, I'm going to just do like the logo, or when the store goes up, I'm going to do the logo on a couple different things. Or at least that's my idea. I like to have a couple different dad sayings or like shit my kid has said and just funny thing. I don't know. It's a work in progress, so be patient. Yeah, Tom, our parents absolutely did stupid shit too. I'm sure they were not saints. They're probably far from it. Actually, I think I've heard stories that maybe I'm misremembering things or my in-laws exaggerate, but I'm pretty sure that we were not the worst ones. I don't really have a hell of a lot more to talk about. I thought there would be a lot more like questions. So I'm probably going to wrap things up pretty soon. But I am going to get through this beer. Justin said he will settle for a coaster. When I get some coasters made, you got it. Tom is saying that he found out that at his parents' class reunion that dad got suspended for drinking on school grounds. That's not that bad. Maybe we were worse because we did a lot worse in school. Oh man. I mean, getting suspended sucks, but like I feel like I've done worse stuff on school grounds than drinking. Well, let's not go into this. I could get a little bad. Catherine says, most favorite memory of your parents from when you were a kid. That's a good one. What do you guys think? What is your most fond or favorite memory of your own parents when you were a kid? Oh, I might have to think about that one, Catherine. All right, I'm gonna go with my dad. I mean, I think I have really good ones for both, but I'm gonna go with my dad. When I was playing Little League, I think I was like 11. I had to have been 11 or 12. My dad was the coach on our baseball team, and my dad is notorious for losing his temper. My dad absolutely loves baseball. If he could live, eat, sweat, breathe baseball, he will. He actually has. He was, if you don't know, he was the police chief in Sunny Isles for several years, and when he retired, they named the baseball field after him. That was probably, I mean, that sucks for me because I could never top that gift ever. So, my dad is a very, very, very big baseball fan, and he is very passionate about the game. So one day, maybe it was maybe I was too young and he like had history with this umpire or something, or maybe my dad was just having a bad day. My dad, and it wasn't the first time this happened, but he got thrown out of the game by the umpire. This is fucking Little League. Like we're not going to the majors. This is nothing. He got thrown out and made a scene, but in the fucking alpha male version that he did it, he whatever, he left. He walked out of the dugout, went all the way to behind the fence, behind right field, and he just laid down on his knees on his elbows with his knees up and just watched the rest of the game. I don't know why that always stuck with me, but it was like, yeah, you could throw me out. I'm going to watch the game and I'm going to judge every move that you make. it was such a hilarious thing thinking about it now. But back then I was like, why didn't you just go home? Like, mom will come pick me up. It's fine. That was probably one of my favorites. Maybe not back then, but now looking at it, that was awesome. Do you guys have any fond memories of your parents when you were kids, and anything that sticks out to you? Let's see. Did you ever think it would be cool to drink coolers in your 20s as a guy? I'm like maybe that's I think that's wine coolers. Did you ever think it would be cool to drink wine coolers and stuff like that in your 20s? No. Never. I mean, have you guys had Smirnoff Ice lately and stuff like that? It is like okay, everybody's tongue is different. I'll give you that. Everybody's tongue is different. Everybody likes different things. Fine. And whatever. But if that's your drink of choice, you have a bad tongue. um yeah, whatever. It's teach his own. Whatever you enjoy, whatever makes you happy. Good for you. The best dinosaur, that's clearly the T-Rex. That's not even a question, Justin. No, that's up for debate. Best dinosaur. What if I was John Hammond in Jurassic Park? What would I want to reanimate first? I mean, would it be the T-Rex, something that's going to kill me, or would it want to be, or should it be the Velociraptor, something that's going to kill me? No, I think the Triceratops is probably the best way to go. It's like a giant cow that can kill you, but it doesn't want to. So you don't have to weaponize it or anything. But I think the Triceratops, Sarah from the Land Before Time, if anybody was wondering, that's where I'm getting that from. Tom, no, I do not know your dad's position on drinking. If he is very, very against it, that's probably why. From getting suspended in high school. Thank you, Don, for saying Happy Father's Day. I appreciate it. I probably got a few more minutes. Kill this beer because I want to go and spend time with my wife. That's another movie that I've seen it before, but I would like to watch it again. This Clue. I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Actually, thank you guys very much for listening. Unless anybody has any more questions, anything else that they want to ask or need some guidance with or anything like that, I'll give it another couple minutes till I finish this drink, and then I'm gonna go sit on the couch with Steph. Maybe I will read this princess book. I am your singing telegram. Yeah, no, okay, maybe we'll go watch Clue. All right, I'm gonna take off. Thank you guys very much for listening in. Oh, Justin. Oh, perfect timing. Right before I signed off. Best MCU movie. My favorite topic. MCU, if you guys don't know, is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It is the top tier in everything that is filmmaking when it comes to superheroes. The best MCU movie, really, really up for debate. There's not a lot of stinkers in there. As far no Endgame, no, I haven't felt that kind of emotional reaction to a movie, especially a superhero movie, in a long time. I went to go see Endgame by myself at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and it was like 10 years of building up this entire franchise, and so many parts in the movie where like I'm not afraid to admit it, but like in tears that I've known these people and these characters for 10 years, and the movie's been out for a while, so I don't care about spoilers. But like Cap and Mjolnir, the hug between Cap and Peter Parker, God, just so many different parts. It was such a well done finality of the series, and it was incredibly done. So Justin, Endgame, easy. I mean, there's no Endgame without all the different stories for in the past 10 years, so they all mean something. Some not as good as the others. Even not the great ones. Everybody shits on the Thor: The Dark World, the second one. It had one of the most beautifully shot scenes of Freya's funeral scene. Like, that's hard to top. That was a really, really beautiful scene. And there's a lot of like the reality Infinity Stone in that movie, so you can't have the end without with that other part too. So yeah, everybody did lose their mind when Cap threw Mjolnir. That's yeah, I still love that part. John, hi John. How many scalps have I collected as of late? Well, if I was Lieutenant Aldo Rain, And from the bastards, it would be 0. It would be 0. I do not collect scalps. There goes Steph. Did you see her in the corner? I think she's up there. I don't know how the camera is. Oh, Inglorious Bastards. I really want to watch that again. I haven't seen that in a couple years. One of my favorite Tarantino flicks. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to take off because Steph's probably like wanting to go cuddle. So happy Father's Day, everybody. Thank you guys for listening. I'm going to try and do another one of these eventually when the need comes or whatever. Zach, again, I'm going to get with you at some point soon for the shirt, for your size and everything. Thank you all for listening. Again, check out the podcast. Like and follow the Facebook page if you haven't already. Happy Father's Day. See ya.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, baby.